far as existence of God is concerned, God existence cannot be proven, or nobody can let you see the God because of the fact that the type of sources that you have is not capable of actually uh, knowing the God. That is the reason why you may have observed that whenever uh, people used to ask Gautam Buddha about whether the God exists or not, or whether the soul is immortal or not, then he always kept mum, because it does not mean that he didn't know, but it meant that the people actually who used to ask this question from the Buddha didn't have the uh, actually the sources or the means through which they could have known the God. It is like the same thing, like for example, if you ask me to, uh, if you ask me how exactly the sugar tastes, if you yourself has not tasted sugar in your life, then regardless of how much effort I make to make you understand about how the sugar tastes, but I cannot make you understand unless I let you eat the sugar, because these are the something which you have to experience. You cannot see these things, you cannot understand these things with the help of explanation of other things. So if you have not eaten sugar in your lifetime, then regardless of how much effort I make, because if I will say that sugar tastes sweet, then you will say what exactly sweetness is. So I cannot make you understand how the sugar tastes. In the same manner, all those people who have actually experienced the God, they themselves experienced the God, but they could not let other people know exactly. They tried to explain, but they could not let the people know exactly what God is, whether God exists or not. They could not explain. And these things, if you try to understand with the help of Advait Vedant, then you will find that Advait Vedant also says that whatever the world, the perceived world that you are experiencing is not real, because the moment you will get yourself liberated, then all this world that is being perceived by the people will get contradicted. So, do you think that the world is the same as you experience it? According to the Advait Vedanta, it is not, because whatever world you are perceiving right now, it is some kind of illusion. This is not real, because when you will get yourself liberated, then you will find that everywhere you have a Brahm only. The same thing is said by another philosophers like Spinoza also. Spinoza says that the ultimate reality, the Param Tattva, has a many attributes, but the human being actually can see only two attributes, that is the matter and the consciousness. But this ultimate reality has a many attributes which cannot be seen by human being. So this again says that this world is not actually as we see it. This may be completely different from what exactly you are observing. If you actually corroborate all this philosophy with the science also, then you will find that human being can only see only some colors, only seven colors. But it does not mean that we don't have the other wavelength also, because we have infrared wavelength, we have a ultraviolet also. But human being has a capacity to actually see only seven colors. So that again actually uh, conclude that this world may be more than seven colors. This there may be more colors in this world than what exactly we see. So the same thing is with the sound as well, because we can only listen only a small band of frequency, but it does not mean that there may not be other sound in this universe as well, because there are many animals like dog or other animal which can also listen many more sound than what exactly we can listen. That's why you may have also uh, studied that when the earthquake is about to take place, then these animals start behaving in a very different manner. So by observing the behavior of human animals, you can predict the earthquake to some extent. This is also one means of predicting the earthquake. So they can listen many frequencies which we cannot listen. So that's why it clearly proves that this world is different for different animals, or this world is not as we see it. It may be different from what exactly we observe. The Kant also says the same thing. Kant says that whatever this world that you are perceiving this world in a time and space. So the moment you perceive anything, it get actually structured in the time and space. You cannot go see beyond the time and space. So this world, again the Shadvad of Jainism, this again says that whenever you make any statement about anything, then you use the word shad, because this whatever you are observing, that whatever statement that you will make, this will be true in a particular context. So that actually proves that you actually don't have a capacity to experience the God. So that's why all those people, if you ask me whether God exists or not, then nobody can make you understand or can make you believe that the God exists, because it will be like same thing that you have not tasted sugar in your lifetime, and I am trying to make you explain, I am trying to make you understand exactly how that sugar tastes. So that is the same thing with the God as well, because when you get yourself liberated, then only you will be in a position to experience the God, because by that time your limitation would have been broken. So with the help of the seven senses that you have right now, you cannot actually observe the God. But if you observe the nature, then you can to some extent you can experience the God, because you will find the presence of God everywhere in this universe, even in the matter also, because we believe that the matter is not conscious. But if you will observe the nature, then you will find that there is nothing in this world that is not conscious. Everything is rational.